Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the House of King Ferdinand. On this show, as you know, we celebrate the art of conversation and we talk just to talk about art, fashion, and music. Today, I want to talk just to talk about New Orleans, Louisiana, my hometown. In the backdrop, you'll see, I always get this mixed up, but you'll see that I have coconuts in the background. And everybody should know it's Mardi Gras season right now. Everybody who's ever been to New Orleans or know anything about New Orleans, Mardi Gras season is basically what the year is all about. So after Mardi Gras, the day after Mardi Gras, they're getting ready for the next Mardi Gras. Trust and believe. That is so important and significant to the city that we were talking about Mardi Gras during Christmas. So like I said, we're getting ready for Mardi Gras season, so I wanted to record some content and show you a few clips as to why I feel New Orleans has the best culture in the world. So if you were ever thinking about going to New Orleans, either for Mardi Gras season or really any time of the year, I highly recommend that you do so and stay as close as possible to the French Quarter, but be open-minded to exploring the city outside of the Vieux Carré is what they call it, because you're going to come to find you'll meet people that'll treat you just like family and friends. So check out the city itself, not just downtown on Canal Street. New Orleans is much more than just that. So take a look at this clip. That is the kind of stuff that happens in New Orleans, Louisiana on a weekly basis. And I'm proud to call New Orleans my hometown. When I was living there, it was a lot to take in, to be honest with you. Like I said, I lived there, was born and raised. I lived in New Orleans up until I was about, I think it was 20 when I moved to Texas. That's where I'm at, Dallas, Texas. So after Hurricane Katrina, my whole entire family, we relocated to Dallas. And it was the best decision, best opportunity, best shift in gears, however you want to call it, for my family, honestly. Because the floodgates, point intended, the floodgates of opportunities opened up to us. And so I do believe everything happens for a reason. But not living in Texas, you always find yourself thinking about some of the things that brought you joy based off of where you were when you were growing up, or different places that you've lived throughout your lifetime. So this week's episode, we're talking just to talk with King Ferdinand about Mardi Gras season, about New Orleans culture. And I'll just share some tidbits about why I find New Orleans to be so special. Mardi Gras is on February 13th this year, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, February 13th. That's Fat Tuesday. So really excited to see what's going on. I'll tell you right now, my favorite parade of all time to go and see is Endymion. Yeah, Zulu is okay. You know, Zulu is great. Actually, let me take that back. Zulu is fabulous. Zulu is fabulous, but Zulu is on Mardi Gras Day. And that's the last parade of the season. That's the last one. That's the one everybody kind of like gets hype about and really get excited to go to. But I love Endymion because it is so extravagant and so over the top. It's a very rich parade. It's a very wealthy group of people. I'm sure it's, very wealthy people that's behind Endymion. And then that's on a Saturday before Mardi Gras. And then you have Bacchus, which is on that Sunday. And that's a very beautiful, well put together parade, very organized. And I mean, the ones that I'm familiar with is Endymion, Bacchus, Zulu, and the truck parade. The truck parade is the one that happens on Mardi Gras Day. And that's, I think, right before Zulu. Or actually, it might be happening simultaneously because on Mardi Gras Day, it can be kind of a traffic jam with parades. It's like, I think Rex is happening on Mardi Gras Day. I think the truck parade is happening on Mardi Gras. No, I don't think it is. The truck parade is happening on Mardi Gras Day, and of course Zulu. So yeah, Mardi Gras is it's a lot of fun to experience. So if you're thinking about going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, I highly recommend it. And I suggest you try foods from places that you don't necessarily know the name, like you don't recognize it in mainstream. So it's more of those mom and pop, hole in the walls kind of places, a place that you might be walking past it to go do something else, but you might smell some really good food inside that place. You want to go check it out and see what's going on. If you see some people sitting there eating and not talking, baby, talking just to talk, you want to go see what's going on. Trust me. So yeah, like I said, New Orleans is let me see if I can play this real quick. Yay. New Orleans holds a special place in my heart, baby. If I had to say, like I said, 3 things, it would be food first, the music, as you can hear in the background. The music, you're gonna hear entertainment. You're gonna hear entertainment and music just all over the city, just at random. Just people providing entertainment to you because they love to do it. And then another thing is the people. So food, music, people. Those 3 things right there, that's New Orleans. That's New Orleans right there. Yeah. Food, music, and people. Everything else is second. Everything else is, something else. We might as well focus on those 3 things when it comes to New Orleans, because that's what makes up the city, and that's what I love. Those 3 things right there. When I go home, I gotta get me something good to eat. Okay, my culinary artist, Princeton Sherman. And then music, I get that everywhere I go. You could be going to get a fish plate up the street, and they're going to be playing music in the background. You're going to hear music on your way to go and get you something good to eat. Now, if I'm hanging out with my culinary artist, she's not going to want me to go to the fish place up the street. She's going to want to do it herself. But you know what I mean. Sometimes we want to get out the house and see what's going on in the streets.
Princeton!
It's time for him to show us.
Yeah, just let him show you.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
I'm a bear.
Is it a hush hush secret? We can't show this footage. I don't want them to come after us. Hey,
Prince.
let us take a look at your costume that you made.
Forget what you had showed at first. You get both of them or just one?
Wow.
But no, it's not.
Amazing.
It is just a piece of it. It's not the whole thing.
Oh, all right. So it's like when I make the footage, you notice I make the long form, and then I chop it into social media footage. So can I show like just a little bit of this, just a snip of it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me give you a good. Hold it.
All right, because it's like in the making. It's not the finished products. It's not that big of a deal, right?
And on his suit. Wait, we're going the wrong way.
All right. Yeah, I have the footage of when he was sitting at that same table putting it together, right? The same table.
These are pieces.
Wow.
Okay.
These are pieces. He have 10 of these pieces. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got like 10 of these pieces. This is what, and let me show him again right quick. Hold it up, baby. You hold it up. This is what he sold by hand. This is hand sold by my baby. I'll let you see the back of it. Show him the back.
I'm impressed. Oh,
nice. Wow.
Princeton.
Princeton, I have a question. You sure you didn't use a sewing machine for that?
It took 2 days.
You sure you didn't use a sewing machine for that?
No.
Tell him, baby. Tell him real Indian.
What I heard, when you sew an Indian costume, you have to use a sewing machine.
No, you have to use it by hand. You have to sew by hand.
Who told you that?
That's the Indian life.
Indian way.
That boy real Indian out
Get in the camera and say that.
That's the Indian life.
That's the Indian life.
That's that Indian life, huh? All right.
Let's go, Prince.
But I want you to see this, sir. I want you to see that each stone, each everything was hand stitched, and like
Wow.
every little bead, every stone,
Right.
The pearls too. So the pearl.
everything, everything.
How do you put the pearls on there? Is it a string of pearls that you got from the arts and crafts store, and then you
Go
just
get the
glued?
pearls. Go get the so
He
you
glued.
They
He
beads.
glued
They're
that on
probably
there.
beads. They're probably
He,
like beads.
he just
Like
you glued it
no
around.
look at y'all. This is what you catch at a parade. This is together.
That's what that is, but just a smaller one, right?
This is what my baby you.
It's one beat at a time.
Oh,
it got a little hole in it. Does it
Yeah.
have like a little hole in it? Yeah.
Feel
so
So
it
like
you
has
sew
a whole.
those on.
Okay, so
Wait, they can't see you. Hold on.
put 5 or 6 on there and you stitch it down.
Okay.
wow.
Put it on. Like this is real, like thread and a needle.
Yeah.
Put it on there. Strap it down. Then you go back to what you just had and strap down and really secure. It's very
And
teeth.
glue it on, right?
He's trying to be funny.
Right, Princeton, two-step Sherman. And I also heard like if you want to really get technical, you have pearls with a hole in it already. So you're supposed to get the ones without the hole and drill a hole in and put it one by one, right? So you cheated. You cheated. You're not a real Indian yet.
Oh, we.
The pearls are too small for that.
You just
Huh?
say,
The pearls are too small for drilling a hole in there.
I'm just playing around. That's a lot of intricate detail, man. I have patience, but I don't know if I have the patience for that. So yeah, it looks amazing so far.
and that's the crazy part. He actually taught me how to do it.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
now,
but
okay,
wait, isn't that cheating? I thought he was supposed to make the costume himself.
no,
But he's got helpers now.
listen. No, all jokes aside, it's crazy because
I'm kidding.
like Mardi Gras Indian chiefs, like they all have it. Like they really be in a house in the same room, like the weekend before Mardi Gras, and they just be sewing. They call it sewing parties. Sewing
We
party weekend.
What?
because he's coming out on the 15th. Wait, is it the 15th?
That's it's the 13th.
The 13th is Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday.
So, you coming out on Mardi Gras Day?
Yeah.
Of course, always stop. Yeah.
He about to do
I
this.
can't
His
wait.
big one. Yeah.
All right.
Are you gonna be able to do? Is he gonna be able to dance and do a handstand and all of that stuff in the costume, or no?
He gonna have to be pretty.
Different type of Is it?
It's
Tell
gonna-
him, baby.
My suit gonna be 50 pounds.
What?
And I can dance, but I cannot do handstands and stuff.
Okay.
It's the different type of dance that you do when you are Indian. It's a battle dance. It's like he about to show you. Show you,
Okay.
baby. Hold on, wait, how you go? You do it right here. Do it right here. Hold up. He battling.
Mhm.
So it's like challenging,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm. And it kind of shows off their costume too, like
Yeah.
the like like showing you like like who's the prettiest
Tell him,
yeah,
baby.
and all that.
that's
Yeah.
so
It's
crazy.
pretty.
Here we go for hold up. Hold on. Let me put this down.
If you're pretty, yeah, the battle
Unani.
early in the morning,
Unani.
5 in the morning,
Unani.
5 in the evening.
Unani.
The world went screaming.
Unani.
Let's go run out.
Unani.
Ain't nobody can run out.
Unani.
I need now.
Unani.
Let it make thunder.
Unani.
The world go wonder.
Unani. Unani.
Hey, hey, mama.
Look, so that
Yay!
Real quick. I'd like to thank you for tuning in for this episode of Talking Just to Talk with King Ferdinand. Please hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube and leave a comment below and let us know how we're doing for the show. Talking Just to Talk with King Ferdinand. Thank you.